and then a U-turn.
Okay, Siddharth and Gaurav at this stage of the debate. One second. Siddharth and Gaurav only at this stage of the debate.
You'll hear me.
Siddharth and Gaurav, I'll let you debate on this for a minute, but I want a commitment that you won't speak over each other. 1 minute, please. Siddharth and Gaurav, first of all, pull back. You will not speak over each other. You will debate with each other now. I'll allow you to debate. Now, I'll make one point before I bring you back to the debate. Siddharth and Gaurav on the screen with me, please. My question tonight is, tell the people of India, since when do Indian politicians and Indian governments, directly or indirectly, make payouts to foreign politicians and funds? And don't tell me that this money which is being paid for the Clinton Foundation is to increase greenery in America or for the ecological development of the world. It's money paid to a political party's politicians' funds, pure hard cash. $500 million of hard cash have gone into the Clintons' accounts, and today there are questions over whether they were Russian money or this money or that money or slush money. And in the context, no, Gaurav, 1 minute, Gaurav, 1 second. Gaurav, 1 second, please. 1 second. You want to argue that you want the nuclear deal, great. It's in India's national interest, great. But I don't understand any definition of national interest, which tells me that any prime minister or government so desperate should be allowing directly or indirectly cash to be paid. And what do our viewers, do you think our viewers don't see through this? This is the third, ladies and gentlemen, this is the third unexplained scandal that involves cash and the nuclear deal. There was cash for votes, there was the wiki bomb, and now there is this $5 million donation allegedly from Amar Singh, who Amar Singh says it's not me, but friends could have contributed using my name. So each time, Siddharth, the one fact which comes up is money being paid, money being used to facilitate or push the nuclear deal. Now, I don't think we can run away from that. Someone big must be allowing this money transactions to be made. Now, Gaurav, you'll respond. Okay, so which one of you wants to go first? You decide. Who's going first? Would one of you be graceful to the other right now? 1 second. Would you be graceful to the other? 1 second. Which one of you is going to do that?
Would like, I'll give you the chance.
Thank you very much for showing grace on the program. 9:44 p.m. For the first time, grace is being shown by political parties to each other. Siddharth, you've given the opportunity of the question. I think that's a way of dodging it, but I'll let Gaurav answer that. Gaurav, third time, money comes in the way of a big scandal. Explain. Go ahead.
Yeah, I am very grateful to Mr. Siddharth Singh for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you.
First of all, I have categorically said that the Samajwadi Party has nothing to do with this donation. Secondly, if there is any illegality,
how do you know you have nothing to do with the donation? He's your man. One second. Just a minute. Sorry for the interruption. Show me the grace as well. No, sorry for the interruption, but show me the grace as well. I showed you the grace. Show me some grace. The question is tonight, Gaurav. This is ridiculous. Gaurav, you don't interrupt me, it'll take 10 seconds. You interrupt me, it'll take a minute. The question is very simple. Tonight, Congress party disowns Amar Singh, you disown Amar Singh. Next, you'll disown your own parties. This whole business of disowning is going on. I want to place on record, Amar Singh was a member of the Samajwadi Party. He's on record saying that he met Hillary Clinton on the 12th of September 2008. And the discussion was the nuclear deal. He was not the foreign minister of India. Did you loan him to the Congress party? Was he the Indian ambassador to the US?
Can I reply?
What on earth was he doing? Yes, please reply.
Can I reply?
Yeah, please reply.
I am appearing as a representative of the Samajwadi Party, and it is my duty to clarify that the Samajwadi Party was nowhere involved in this donation.
How not?
Which needs to be established with evidence. And once,
can you say that?
And once it is established, Arnab, I think the central government has all the power to probe it and to find out if there is any illegality. And whoever has broken the laws should be probed. Now, Mr. Siddharth Singh, the question is mainly for Siddharth Singh ji to answer. What prompted the BJP to take a U-turn? Because everybody has been wondering that on national issues, important national issues, the BJP is used to taking U-turns, whether it is under the corporate lobby, whether it is under the international pressure. So these U-turns need to be explained. And the MPs were seen
are we talking about the Hillary
cash to the parliament.
Are we talking about the Clinton cash scandal?
They have been bribed.
You don't want to discuss the Clinton cash scandal?
I'll come there.
No, you don't want to discuss the Clinton cash scandal?
And the cash aspect of it.
Orna, please allow me. It's a direct question to me.
Go ahead.
So
I'll limit myself only to
I think the central government should probe it. I think Mr. Siddharth
Gaurav, you make your point now, please. Let him reply.
Let the central government answer that.
Yeah.
Gaurav, I gave you I showed the grace. Show the grace back to me also.
Please go ahead.
The issue is what the central government has to do, they will do it. Now the issue is there is Samajwadi Party which stepped in to bail out the Congress Party, and at that time the Congress Party was on a mat. The Samajwadi Party's role, cash for vote, there's enough footage which went around which was to be shown by another channel, but they did not show it for a variety of reasons. They best are to be answered for that. But the role of Samajwadi Party and Amar Singh is in the question. And today the question is being raised on why.
Gaurav, don't interrupt him. That was the deal that you won't interrupt him.
Amar Singh with the entire nuclear deal, not only in India but outside India. Now, here, this is something which you are not answering. You are raising an answer on us on a U-turn. Let me again put it.
Siddharthji, I've always believed you are an intelligent man. Do you think the Samajwadi Party can answer it, or the man can answer it? I think he himself has denied that he has made any donation.
The BJP has operationalized the deal without giving any amendment to the nuclear liability.
I hold you in very high esteem, but even you would agree that Samajwadi Party is not the right party to answer. Rather, the individual can answer. And
here's my question to the viewers tonight.
Making any such donation.
No, my question is to the viewers tonight. The argument cannot be made. No, watch it. First of all, gentlemen, okay, I've given you both enough time. I've given both of you enough time. Now, please give me some time. Now, 1 second. The question is made. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a question for you if you're watching tonight. Here's the situation. Today is 2015. 7 years back, allegedly $5 million is paid by a man called Amar Singh, right? Paid by a man called Amar Singh to the account of the Clinton Foundation. $5 million is a lot of money. Now, if that Clintons changed their position on the nuclear deal. So the government says it works for India, so it's all right. It eventually worked for India. My question tonight, if you pay $5 million, you need to explain why you were paying $5 million. This is taxpayer money. Now, I'm not calling it a bribe, Jaiveer Shergill. I'm not calling it a bribe. But the most sophisticated word I can use for it is payoff. Sorry, but this is a payoff. Now, whether this is this Amar Singh or some other Amar Singh, and frankly, I don't know any other Amar Singh involved in the nuclear deal. If anyone on the program tonight can show me another Amar Singh who's involved in the nuclear deal, I'd like to meet that man. Right, but if a payoff has been made by one country's by
that the person who
Arnab, you please show me on your program tonight one piece of paper or a iota of evidence linking Congress Party with these allegations. I will rest my case.
Okay,
one iota of evidence.
Okay, so here's you want one. I can give you 10, but I'll give you one if you listen.
For a gossip column, but it will not stand the test of law.
Now here's one.
It has become a practice to rely on a forthcoming chapter in a forthcoming book and pass judgment.
This is, you see, I'll tell you, Jaiveer, I'm going to go to D. Raja wants to come and respond to you, but I want to say one thing to you. These kind of stale arguments were exactly the kind of arguments that were made by Suresh Kalmadi. You know Suresh Kalmadi?
Legally swallowable arguments.
You know what Suresh Kalmadi said?
One document linking Congress Party with these
I'll tell you one thing. Exactly.
One document.
I'll just say, I have two things to say to you, Jaiveer, and it'll be instrumental for you to understand.
Just 1 second. That to a man who is ignorant of law would say that these are stale arguments. But what Mr. Jaiveer is saying is completely legally tenable, and he's making sense. You need
of course he'll make sense for you. Of course he'll make sense for you, Gaurav. Gaurav and Jaiveer, I have one basic bit of information.
Made by stories and gossip stories.
Now Jaiveer and Gaurav, I have often seen this between both of you. Can you please both stop, please? You will be revealing yourself. You will be revealing yourself. Now 1 second. Jaiveer and Gaurav, just calm down for a bit. I'll explain it to you. You're both having a problem of comprehension tonight. No, 1 sec. Jaiveer and Gaurav. Jaiveer and Gaurav, you see what happens is,
You have a problem of understanding.
No, Jaiveer, Gaurav, 1 second. Just give me 15 seconds. It'll be very interesting for you to listen. Now, you're having a problem of comprehension. I'm telling you why both of you are having a problem of comprehension. By the way, the last person...
We are both lawyers, Arnab. We are both lawyers.
But very often lawyers don't understand the law quite well. 1 second. I'll just explain it to you.
Please give me a minute. Show me one.
Sure, all lawyers say they understand the law. All lawyers say they understand the law, but sometimes what happens is, calm down. Gentlemen, 1 second, calm down, please. You want to listen? You want to listen? You don't want to listen. You have a choice. You want to listen? Okay, you
Please show me one document, I will rest my case. I surrender my case to you.
Okay, thank you. You don't need to surrender just like that. But it's all right if you wish to voluntarily.
Show me evidence. I will surrender.
Okay, so Jaiveer, you'll have to be quiet for 30 seconds. It may be difficult, but I request you to be quiet. Just 30 seconds, please.
Or there is no evidence.
All right, 30 seconds. 30 seconds, please.
Don't let
30 seconds, please. 1 second. Jaiveer, 1 second. No, only till Jaiveer. Let Jaiveer finish.
Show me actual evidence.
Yeah, so Jaiveer, you finished?
Don't use your smile. Place the facts.
Okay, so there's a fact here, right? Fact is very simple. One, Amar Singh was instrumental in changing the Samajwadi Party's position on the nuclear deal. There is no doubt about it. If you look back at the facts, there is... One second, please understand. Gaurav, you should not interrupt when I don't deny that. Now, Gaurav, understand one thing. Maybe you were not active in politics then, but I'll tell you about it. 4th of July 2008 was a historic day in Indian democracy.
I was pretty much active, just the way you were active in journalism.
Sure. So then, Gaurav, listen to me. Yes. On that day, Amar Singh took Mulayam to meet Kalam and Manmohan on the nuclear deal. After that, the Samajwadi Party voiced its support on the deal, and D. Raja will remember they abandoned the left and other third front parties. It had 39 members of parliament in the Lok Sabha. Am I right? Yes. Am I right, D. Raja? 39 members of parliament in the Lok Sabha.
Yes.
Their support was critical and crucial for the survival of the government. So what the Samajwadi Party was doing through Amar Singh, and that's the allegation tonight, and I'd like to get D. Raja into it, is that it was fixing the whole situation. It was fixing it in India. It was fixing it in India, and it was fixing it internationally.
Dr. Abdul Kalam
now, D. Raja, please. D. Raja, please. These are certain historical facts. You know, shying away from them won't help. D. Raja, please, what do you think? D. Raja.
There's a disproportionate
D. Raja.
As far as left parties are concerned, we have no vested interest. We have only national interest. If what is written or what is reported in media, people think these are all fairy tales, it is for them. If there are issues which can have serious implications on India as a nation, they need to be probed, they need to be investigated. Government of the day is duty bound to investigate the matter with all seriousness. That's what I want to underline at this point of time, because during those days I was also very active, because on behalf of my party I was attending all the meetings, I was privy to many developments and how parties were changing their side, how money became a great player in deciding the confidence or no confidence of the government. We have seen all those things. That is why when certain things are written now, reported now, these are all new revelations. There can be some element of truth behind all these things. Why not to probe them? Why not to investigate them? Why Congress party is reluctant?
There is a great deal. There is I believe in opening things up. One second. Gaurav, before I come to you. No, one second. What is the issue tonight? The issue is, 1 second. Gaurav, you've had a lot of say. Gaurav. I want to make a couple of points which you need to understand, Gaurav. Now listen. Gaurav, please, I'm requesting you now, please, on television. And you need to understand and listen tonight. You see, let others also come in. I want to get Siddharth also in. You see, the fact is very simple. Amar Singh is on record. I'm going to Siddharth next, please. Amar Singh is on record banding about his supports in swinging the nuclear deal. I will send a whole collection of articles and interviews tomorrow to both these gentlemen, Jaiveer Shergill and Gaurav Bhatia, so their minds will open up on the issue. Secondly, how can anyone make a donation to the Clinton Foundation without the consent of Amar Singh? And if it is without Amar Singh's consent, why did he not raise a hue and cry about someone misusing his name? Isn't it totally strange? Gaurav Bhatia, understand this, that a rather senior member of your party went all the way to America to meet Hillary Clinton on pushing the nuclear deal. Also $5 million goes into her account. He then talks about how important the deal is with him. He says, without my support, the deal wouldn't go through. Isn't it strange to have a top representative of the Samajwadi Party take the onus to push the deal? He takes the onus on himself to push the deal in the US Congress when their own party's position was shaky all the time. Now the facts are coming out tonight. And now tonight there is the discomfort, Siddharth Nath Singh on the other side. Let's not talk about it. You want to talk about it too much? You want to talk about it too much, we'll drop Amar Singh. In fact, I would say tonight, is Amar Singh under pressure? Is Amar Singh under pressure not to talk, not to reveal more on this?
Raising some... Arnab, you are raising some relevant question to Samajwadi Party and the Congress. The best answer they can give, please probe, close the debate, and we will not answer. The issue is, when the cash for vote was being inquired in, what was the Congress role? How did you want to scuttle the entire investigation? So the answer is, today, the role of the Samajwadi Party in swinging the deal within the parliament and outside the parliament. And this is something both the sides are ducking today, and they are not answering straight. That is the question. What were you doing? Why this kind of, debauched functioning of the government?
Both hands going up now. Both hands going up. 1 second. One at a time. Who's responding first? Who's responding first? No, one of you. One of you. Siddharth, let Siddharth complete. I'll come to you both.
Why was this political alignment happening? Was there a quid pro quo?
No, I'll come to you, Gaurav. Just be patient. Just be patient, Gaurav. Just be patient. Gaurav and Jaiveer, be patient. Now, I make a request to both of you, gentlemen, please. Now, remember, 1 second. To Jaiveer and Gaurav. To Jaiveer and Gaurav, 1 second. 1 second.
An authoritative...
1 second. Rajiv, Rajiv, you see, the truth has this uncomfortable habit.
It's not a
the truth comes out through crevices. The truth comes out through different ways. Sometimes skeletons come out. And what you are saying tonight, your basic argument, your basic argument, frankly, which is so thin tonight, it's like thin ice, you won't even skate over it. Your argument is so bad. Your argument is tonight the Congress party is down to 44 seats. Your argument tonight is, Rajiv, your argument is the Congress party is down to 44 seats. Don't ask them any questions, please. I mean, I've never heard of something.
Don't make my arguments for me. Allow me to make
You said that yourself, Rajiv. You said that, Rajiv.
To make my own arguments.
Now I have two hands going up.